Can we start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid. I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely. When you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Quiet, lowly cur!
Lowly cur?
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
That does make some amount of sense.
Yeah.
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors. Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class envy of the entire world scissors!
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure?
Da-da-da-da!
Nope.
She's fully equipped! That's right! So I can go anywhere, anytime! Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side? Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong! You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you! Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot! So rope's totally out of the question anyway!
I have no idea what's going on anymore! Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
What's happened so far? Right now, basically,
Yeah! That's why we
Genocide
figured
Jack,
it had
or
to be the
Genocide
real
Jill,
deal, and not some
he
copycat
basically
killer
proved
or
himself to be
whatever.
innocent because of all the things that they're saying, and no one knows who the person is now. But I think I have a good guess on who they're trying to make me suspect.
Here's my answer. Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it? You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records.
No, it ain't.
Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Then the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
Oh, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it. The adorable glasses man was behind it all. Oh, I'm on fire!
Stop at your faces.
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me. Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
What's going on, man? What do you mean? We're pinning...
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say? The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
Okay then, what's so strange
Let's
about
get
it?
on him. Byakuya.
Go ahead, share with the rest of the class.
Because he's starting to look really suspicious now. Come on, not another! Next we're going to add something called Truth Flat. If you aim at a weak spot and hold down the triangle bar, then you'll memorize that weak spot. If he opens a flashback, you won't be refused eating. Really? So I'm gonna have to use it.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
You absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
I wish you'd taken me with you.
Okay, shut up, man.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
You absolutely take it! That's a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions.
Oh, cool! I like it. I like that.
What's so strange about that?
I wish you'd taken me with you.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
Oh, no!
Shoot!
Okay.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body. But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check
What
out
time on
the
the fuck-
girls'
yeah, I was about to
locker
do that.
room,
See if that's actually is.
Absolutely
Or if it's just
take
throwing me for a
That's
loophole.
a natural reaction for any guy!
The victim
Wish there wasn't a
was
strange delay.
Chihiro.
no, it's wrong.
No, that's wrong!
I'll tell you what's so strange about that, because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was. So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first...
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak.
Huh?
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that.
Do I get
Go
to present
ahead.
evidence at
Show
least?
us. What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it. We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents. The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
Okay, make your own. Never get
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again?
happy
When
to
I
find.
want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... it was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right!
Well, I'm gonna pause real quick.
It
Okay.
absolutely was!
Then there must be
Can I, like, contradict that? Because it's not a rope.
about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life. Obviously, somebody else must have had it hidden away somewhere.
I know what the contradiction is. It's not a rope.
What? The difference between the cases? You want me to explain it again? When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Okay, thanks for look at it back. I ain't say to interrupt!
Fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
You're a liar! We literally looked at the rope. It was an extension cord, and he knows what it is.
I'm pretty sure you have
Hold
seen
circle.
it before.
Okay, thank you.
Because, you see, that rope, or should I say, that extension cord?
What? An extension cord?
Yeah.
Byakuya, you've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you? And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time went missing after the murder. And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
And Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like genocide. Is that about right? What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
Sorry, but could we hold on just a second? I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Sure. Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
I know, but still, there's something that's still bothering me.
Is that right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you?
I got it!
Okay.
You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown. She was found dead in the girls' locker room.
Okay, that doesn't mean she was killed.
Absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later, along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene? That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
I believe I do.
It's a little nice to see this guy get upset. At least see his character get upset.
Don't just move on without permission! What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Come on, Makoto. If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
There's a couple things that were switched.
I got it!
I think the carpet was switched,
The proof that she was killed somewhere else is
that was switched.
the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Your proof is some posters?
The poster in the girls' locker room was a picture of a big-boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange? Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive jugs of hers were totally fake!
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, That doesn't really seem to
K-pop, no
belong in a
concern.
boys' locker room.
So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet, but I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
Okay. It was moved. Which is... There you go. Oh.
Shoot!
Oh shoot, did I pick the wrong one? Oh shoot, okay, sorry.
I got it! The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too?
Yeah, I missed, but I didn't... There was two carpets
Why
in the
would
house.
anyone do that?
Man.
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible. Don't what? In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
Huh?
Why would they go through all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place? To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device, but Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
I highly doubt that.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Okay, let me hear your reasoning, guys. Let me hear what you have to say. Broken e-handbook.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I got it! She must have hacked her e-handbook! She was the ultimate programmer, after all. I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
Huh? What then?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course. If she had that, she could get into the boys' locker room no problem.
Sure.
Is it really possible? Could Chihiro really...
She must have hacked. She was the ultimate. I'm sure that would have...
No, I don't... She used the thing.
Huh? What then?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
No, it's wrong.
No, that's incorrect.
No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
Oh. Well, then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
Trash can. Again.
I am struck silent by how quickly you gave up.
Yeah, again.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup, yup, yup! Hit the nail square on the noggin!
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
So, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
Psst! You can't fix an e-handbook! The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring!
So, if she didn't use Leon's handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook...
Maybe Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just... wrong?
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
Hold on a second. I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
What the... You finally decide to open your mouth and That's what you've got to say? There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
What? What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Okay, wait a second. You can't do that.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess. Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Okay. Recess!
The girls' locker room?
We've already searched this place top to bottom! What are you trying to pull, Missy?
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time. Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully.
No!
Examine her carefully. No way!
It's probably best if I don't...
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything.
It's just based on religion.
Based on religious grounds, you know?
Very well. I'll do it.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body.
No.
No, it's okay. I think Chihiro would rather have a girl examine her. So just leave this to me.
Sakura.
What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action?
I can only think of two
about?
things that's gonna happen.
Stop screwing.
It's either what you just
Here I
said,
go. I'm
or
sorry,
he's gonna
Chihiro.
pull out the thing.
Be sure to check her entire body.
Her entire body? What?
What is it?
Not possible. It's not possible. This girl is
what?
is a boy!
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact. What?
You're joking, right?
I wouldn't joke about this.
Then it's really true?
Chihiro was a guy?
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat. Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy. He was a cross-dresser? Oh, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him! So that's what Yoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting. Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of it.
That makes me uncomfortable, honestly.
I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial. We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is,
Why do you think
Chihiro
he
was
would
not
hide
a
it?
girl, but a boy. And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
I wonder if I would have spent more time with them, would she tell me the secret?
So then, there should be
then I
no
could
issue
just-
with
I
Makoto's
don't know.
initial assertion.
Probably not.
The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does
Probably
seem
make
plausible.
it seem like a girl did
Well,
it, maybe.
I must admit, I did find it rather odd. I knew he felt a little off, There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
This is a most titillating situation!
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
That's great.
Okay, well, connected or clear or whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember?
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
He's off in his own little world.
What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it, but I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
I'll play Far Cry later. I don't know, man. Probably.
He just seems to be too easygoing about this. Like he's enjoying himself with the way he's acting. It makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too... how can I put it? He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's how I see it. And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy, if you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Mark it as correct?
He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
Are you fucking with us right now?
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why do you do that to his body?
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say? Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
Well, I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
You're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility, because if we're wrong, we all die here.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
Anyway, let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
Shoot!
You didn't even say anything, so why am I losing something?
I got it!
So let's talk about. Oh, correct.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
Nope, that doesn't count.
Shoot!
Isn't there a single clue that, well,
Did nobody get...
I'm sure if someone saw the...
Perhaps someone saw the victim.
Yeah.
It's over. It's all over. You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only the killer. And it's not like they're just gonna turn themselves in. Game over, man. Game over.
Game over, man. Game over.
Yeah! No! Not game over!
Okay, I think I got it.
Isn't there a single clue?
If
What
nobody
he
gets
just said.
Sure, if someone saw the
Perhaps
wrong.
someone saw the victim again.
It's over.
You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only the...
No, it's wrong.
Got him! I should have read everything before
I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes, I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this. The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Whatever!
Man,
Just
it's game
hurry up
over.
and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse.
Not game over.
I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag, and then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
A track jacket and a duffel bag? But we didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
Which is? Oh.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry, but why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Which means that conversely, he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much. Enough so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
What a marvelous friendship!
The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who
And
it
they
was.
also said they only hang out with boys. Well, he only likes to hang out with boys.
Can't even guess.
So that's why we found out.
No,
They
you
were the
already
same
have what you
sex.
need to make the connection.
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Seriously? Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of. Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that? You really think we can figure out who did it?
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get
Even then,
fingerprints
I'm sure.
Maybe, but we can make certain
Kyoko could use
inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say, but fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse. All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Okay, well, in the flashback, it's blue, so there's that. Celeste's account. Okay.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. 'Cause exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Did any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him, right? What he just said without even realizing it?
Missed it, you idiot. Showtime. I'm not gonna go through and shoot something on the first sentence. I'm gonna read through all of it first.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
Okay, if it's him, then how do I get rid of the blue tracksuit?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing!
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a exercise.
I have a white track. I got it from the
Did any of that really help us?
No way.
Alright, hold on.
Not a chance.
Because I got rid of it, so I might as well skip
First
through
of
it
all,
again.
he was on his way. So next week, why did he choose this?
What do you mean, the specific?
I got it! It matched the one the culprit...
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him? My tracksuit is black.
I'm just not gonna trust you.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed. He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask,
But do I have to use the blue?
why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing!
So, what you're saying is,
that's
the killer was wearing the same blue
Okay,
tracksuit
then now
as him?
Okay, let me think.
My tracksuit is black.
My tracksuit is black.
I don't even have a tracksuit. Because exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
No, I don't want
Did
to
any
stop
of that
time.
really help us get any closer to figuring out?
No way. Not a chance.
You heard him, right? What he just said was...
What he said was kind of really loud. How did he know something like that?
First of all, we know
How
where
did he
Chihiro
know
was headed.
something like that?
He was on his way to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
I got it! He picked that tracksuit
Oh, I got it.
because it matched the one the culprit was wearing!
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
No,
dude.
it's wrong!
Hold on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said... She never said anything about the jacket's color, so why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you... You just...
Hey, Celeste, what color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
And before we began
Why
the
is
trial,
Celeste's hair
did you
blue
tell
on
anyone
certain
that?
things and black on
The
others?
only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Because I just...
I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
Ah, no, this sucks. Because those guys are friends.
No, that can't be it. The bag and clothes were surely
guys
disposed
are
of by
friends
the
now.
time we began our investigation.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died! That's the only possibility!
Well, that's awesome.
Cherry.
Why are you...
So,
okay,
how
well,
about
that
it?
makes more
Did you
sense.
see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night.
Come on, why would
walked
he
past
kill
me,
her?
And he was carrying the
Well, kill
tracksuit in his
him.
hands.
Sorry.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony, when Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the back. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand.
It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit. That's why you said you knew who did it. To put them on edge.
That's right. Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
But why? What made you so suspicious?
Yeah, why? I don't know.
That's a good question.
Because I hate him.
There was a certain turning point that tipped me off. Maybe you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently. You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chick. And after he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude. Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
Did you notice such a tiny detail?
I thought it was just like...
You're positively frightful!
No, I'm
I
not
thought
the
he just did it
frightful
out
one.
of instinct.
Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone!
Aye.
You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Yeah! He would never do something like that! This is a false accusation!
It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky.
That was bad.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems
I thought it was wrong because it was no, I got it. Yeah, I thought so too, but then I realized, oh wait, I'm answering for
My
her.
time has nearly come. That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you'd found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
If you really insist, then, here it is.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
It's mine.
I got it! We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence
how
after the
did he break
murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How, precisely, did the handbooks get broken?
I got it!
You already said there was a weak
You
point,
already
so-
told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Yeah! You remember that? Sure, maybe I let that slip. But I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then
we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
I'm getting sleepy.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already. Why
Oh,
would we
could
want
be
to break
that.
our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example? Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break!
Oh, that makes sense!
I flippin' knew it! You knew it? Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna. The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Interesting. I learned one new fact today.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature.
There's only 2 people that were in the
Meaning the
sauna
culprit
before.
somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
Yeah, shut up.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
Whoa! Seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Yeah, him. Her. Where is he? There you are.
Here's my answer. Mondo,
Here's my answer.
Your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What? Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember? And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
A shower with that. Alright, make your... Sure will. Oh, shoot. Okay, here we go. Woo.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine!
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine!
No!
Shoot!
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine!
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Hold on, let me just throw that away real quick.
Let's test if what he said you broke your own.
In other words,
if then that proves...
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all!
So what if
Mondo
I
would
take
hurt a
that?
fly!
I'm just testing out here. But if I take
Let's
that...
test if what he says you broke your own. In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Did I miss?
See? Makoto was wrong. Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
I'm just
Let's
testing
test
it.
if
No,
what he said
God!
you broke your own. In
Dang
other
it!
words, if then
Now
that
to go
proves...
through all the
Well, my
steps
goddamn
again.
handbook works.
See? Look, Makoto was wrong after all!
Okay,
Mondo
give me the
wouldn't hurt a
wrong.
fly!
And then if I were to shoot them wrong at his safe
Let's
statement,
test
what
if
happens?
what he says you broke your own. In other words, if not, then that proves...
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Nope. Ah!
Shoot!
Okay, what's that? What's this here? Okay, I have 8 minutes to figure this out,
Let's
so
test
we have
Makoto's
time to
assertion.
think.
If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other...
Hold on.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Oh, man. I don't know.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If
I know
what
the
he
handbook
says is
he has
correct,
must be
then Mondo,
hero,
you
probably.
broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine.
Okay, thank God.
No, he's wrong.
I was thinking too hard about that because they gave me 3 bullets,
Mondo,
so I'm like,
the
oh
handbook
man,
you have right
time to
now.
go all out.
Is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall. Isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually worked. I think he took Leon's after all. Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's, which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's.
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student. But if they're dead, they're not a student. It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch.
What's wrong, bro? Come on! Tell him he's wrong! You are wrong! You have to be wrong! Everything you just said is wrong! You made it all up!
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time? That way,
we're doing this.
everything will become clear. And we'll all...
Okay, we're doing this again. Closing. Closing thing. would probably be that. Okay, this is a little more difficult to figure out. That's it. I have time. Okay, I couldn't have used... Shoot, okay. I couldn't have used this, because that's already in a panel. I don't know, I think what he did is pretty messed up, because he had no reason to do it, but... whatever, I guess. Ding, ding, ding. A little different. I feel like I'm completely right about this though. This now, let's take that away real quick. Hold on, okay. No, the panel is different because that one has a great. So maybe I was wrong. Maybe I just have to do this. Okay, it doesn't make a different sound. I was just making sure. Shoot, okay, this is a little more difficult than I thought it would be. Think that would happen. Oh wait, no. If I were to do that, then it would go back. Wait, hold on. Yeah, it says me and ask for anything, so... God. Okay, this is hard. Come on, if you're still there, man. Need your help, man. Hold on. Okay, don't help. Hold on, maybe... somehow. Okay, let's go back all the way. I don't think this is wrong. Okay, hold on, let's take these away real quick because... Wait, no. Wait. Just a big wave. Alright. Okay. No, I don't think I got this wrong. I get a little confused at this part though. Because there's two poster pictures. Okay, because... Where's the other... Did I already use it? Yeah, I used it. This part I should be like completely right on. Oh, that's easier. It was white, so I thought it was like an envelope. When they're broken, it's supposed to be black. Yeah, but I see the emblem now, so that makes sense. I don't know, this seems a little bit... I feel like I'm wrong. Okay, hold on. Let me go all the way back. Review. At what I put there. So we only have 7 minutes. So we have her doing that. Okay, this should be completely right, because she points it out, and then... Oh man. Man, snatch. Put it back in the bag. this should be right too because he's picking up the dumbbell and then walking over to her, hit, splatter, the floor, and the hook. That's what gave it away for me for putting the poster here because I saw the giant splatter and it was like, yep, probably gonna have that splatter effect. This part's a little bit confusing though. I don't know if I'm entirely right. This part should be completely right too because it makes sense in the term of order.
Here's exactly what happened. First, let's take a look back to before the incident. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag.
Okay, that's cool.
That something was a blue tracksuit. You can... With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room? Simple, because she was really a he, which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him. It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro, and attacked him. And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from. It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned.
Yeah, but why would he do it?
Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet, then removing the bloody poster, and finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course, but this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem. And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch. That could have been the end of things, but no. Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated. So, after stumbling on the crime scene, he went and grabbed the extension cord from the library. He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body. Then, using the victim's own blood, he wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter. And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook. And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, The killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna, and the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook, and that's how it all played out. Isn't that right, Mondo Orada?
Got him!
Wait! No, this can't be right. Here's your evidence. Yeah, where's your evidence? You need evidence. You need proof! Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him!
Another one of these. Oh wait, okay. Fever time and nega time. What? During complete, press the R1 button. Oh god! Hey, square. I thought it was. Oh, shoot. I get it.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. False. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen. False. You're corrupt. Show me some evidence.
This should prove it.
Oh god. That was part of the game.
If my thinking so far is right, Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that,
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I did it. I killed him.
Oh. Much better than it was last time. I got like 2 B's last time. This time I got almost no.
Bro!
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that!
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting! No holding on! Time for the moment we've all been waiting for! Grab your lever and give it a yank! Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
The only choice that there is. Well, great.
What?
Oh, you scared me. This time it looks like you got it right again.
Unbelievable.
Sorry.
What is this?
Now then. Actually... Ha!
Thanks for breaking the fourth wall.
Weak, 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 weak.
Hey, What?
I'm sorry. But... That's right. I want to change.
Hey,
Yeah, that's right.
Uh-huh.
Correct. Indeed. Certainly.
But...
Because... I knew it.
What is this? You're wrong!
Don't make me repeat myself.
Hey,
I just... Don't fuck with me! I just... Yeah. Yeah. I just...
I'm sorry. Huh? But... I want to change.
You piece of... What? What?
Huh?
What?
No! What's wrong?
Damn you!
I just wanted to...
Yeah, that's right. You son of a bitch! I killed him. I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Yep.
It can't be.
Well now.
Ridiculous.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
happened?
Naturally.
Hey. However...
What?
He was turned into butter. I don't get that. How does that happen?
Honestly. There is nothing to be done.
What?
Well...
That's right.
I see.
But...
Interesting.
Correct. Indeed.
Staying roper, it can do. Yeah, doubt.
Hey.
I don't care if it's staying roper. That makes no sense.
What's this?
You... What?
Damn. Huh? What the heck? Damn it! Ooh, how exciting!
That's enough. In the name of my family.
You're getting all riled up!
Yeah, I do, actually. Because the bear is a robot, and I can believe that a robot talking bear can exist, but I can't believe that spinning around in a cage will make you turn into butter.
Well, anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now. So just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see. As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away. Ooh, my. You really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
Okay. That's awesome, but that doesn't help. The end! Great! That's 10 gone. That's 2 more gone. 10 left. Great. Good! That doesn't make me happy. Wow, a jacket. Oh, I know who I should get that to. All I saw was the Trader A's, and I'm not gonna read the rest.
I know I shouldn't cry, but I've had enough. I can't take it anymore. Getting out of here anytime soon, it's impossible. I can't let myself think about how much I want to get out of here.
This is lewd.
If I keep thinking like that, I might decide to.
Okay.
Huh? But...
Okay, that's weird. What? Stand tall, galactic hero. Okay.
Oh.
So then,
How about that? Impossible.
Well... it's...
Well... Is that okay? Huh?
Here we go!
That's great.
There is nothing to be done.
You know? I'm right, right?
Perhaps.
I don't see what's wrong with Celeste, honestly.
Well then.
You called for me and so I appeared! Yes! You SOB!
Why is she still here? If she were to kill someone, she would be found out in not too long. It wouldn't take much to find out that it was her. Going to tell you now. No, you ain't. No, you're not. At the very least, those deletes the messages I can't see. Well, I guess I can just like view it, but I choose not to. See? Oh.
Could it be?
Yay, third floor. Wait, which way? Shoot. Oh, there it is. Is the nurses? I don't know.
Let's see. Isn't it wonderful?
Listen up! Ba-bum, ba-bum.
So then,
Too bad! Watch out!
most unfortunate. There is nothing to be done.
It would seem... Whew.
Yes, indeed. You know nothing! Yes, indeed. Isn't that wonderful? Watch out! Phew! In other words, you guys?
Seriously excited! Aha!
Huh? Hina.
Well...
Just a second!
Well,
Sorry.
Huh?
bastard!
Could it be?
That's right!
Well,
Yeah!
so then, I see.
You SOB!
What?
No, 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 no!
Huh?
Correct.
Huh? Impossible.
So in the end, perhaps.
You know? What the heck?
Well,
You know nothing! Damnation!
Let's see.
However, what? This is
What? Why?
oh,
Well then,
Let's see.
How about that?
Is that right?
Actually. Huh? Huh? Is that okay? Huh? Huh? Oh. Oh!
Hina. I see.
That's it. I'm
Just a second. But... Sorry. Sorry. Well...
Hey,
What the heck?
Hina.
So,
Huh?
honestly. Sorry.
Hina.
But... nicely.
Well then.
What?
What the heck?
Please!
Hey,
There is nothing to be done.
Oh,
So,
come on.
Please!
Hina.
well...
Hey. So... It would seem...
Then perhaps...
Hey, come on.
What are you saying?
Don't be mean!
In other words,
But...
wrong. Hey. Yes, it's me. It's true. Hey. So then... Hey. Makoto.
You really came.
Oh, no!
Calm down. Anyway...
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
I knew it. That's right. It's true.
That's it. I'm sure of it.
In other words... I see.
Are you okay with this?
Huh?
Da-da-da-da-da!
Huh? I feel as if... I mean...
Anyway...
Master. Well... That's right. Master. That's right. Leave it to me.
I see.
That's right.
Yes, indeed. Are you okay with this?
However... So then,
But
it's true. However,
Okay then.
It's like... What?
shall we go?
could it be... You know? Well?
Indeed.
Of course.
You know?
It's true.
I suppose. What's the matter? What the heck?
What the heck?
Say what?
Huh?
This guy.
Just the worst.
Huh?
Huh?
Hey, come on.
Damnation! Hey! 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 Without a doubt, Wah-wah? This is kind of depressing.
It's like...
Mm-hmm.
No way!
You got it! This is fine.
Indeed.
Of course. So in the end...
Huh?
Actually,
Because...
My entire Well now. See ya later! Oh,
It would seem...
huh?
However... Correct.
What?
What the heck?
What the heck?
Well,
So then...
You guys?
What?
however...
Okay. Come on! Without further ado, I give you this! $10 million! I've prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive. What do you think? It's 10 million bucks! 10 million smackaroos! It's like totally wowie, wow, am I right?
It's true.
What are you saying?
Of course.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
I'm telling you!
You know nothing!
Hey,
As such, it is soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone.
Hey. Because...
you know? How about that?
Subject can suddenly become brighter! Our dreams are expanding! Ding ding!
Good morning, everyone! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Hey, Makoto! That's right. Huh? Ah!
Well, hello.
Could it be...
Indeed. Correct. Whew. Anyway...
Oh!
Well... Hey.
Oh,
Huh?
Gee, what?
What?
Just a second. Hey. Correct.
What? Yes, yes. You SOB!
But... Hey!
Stop fucking around! Yo.
So...
Yo.
F you! Yeah! What?
Just a second. Enough already. Correct.
As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone.
Playing it in the future either.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
You know? Hey, come on.
So... Whew. Listen to me. Wrong.
How very sad.
Well...
However...
According to the spirits... How about that?
You know nothing!
I feel as if...
What? I suppose.
Hey.
It's...
Well... Are you okay with this? Honestly.
I know that.
F you! Yo! Huh? What the heck?
What?
What?
Well then.
What? Yeah!
F you!
Yeah!
So it would seem. That's it! I'm sure of it! Completely unforgivable!
Enough already. Hey.
Hey!
What?
Anyway,
So?
I suppose.
Yeah!
so then,
Hey,
indeed.
What the heck? Well? Could it be... How about that? Don't be mean! Well? What the heck? How about that? Well? I'm right? You know?
What?
As such, it is officially night. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone.
Once again, Happy New Day!
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
You know?
Damnation!
So,
You know? But...
So in the end...
That's enough.
Yep. Huh? 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 Have you reached that certain age? You SOB! Ooh!
No forgiveness!
Naturally. What? It's all clear now. What? That's fine.
indeed.
I see. Such ignorance.
What the heck? Yes, yes.
Stop talking.
Yep.
I'm sorry. So then. Of course. Well.
So, that's fine.
Yo! You know? Actually, you know? For serious. F you! What?
What the heck?
Oh,
Hey, come on.
Hey,
How about that?
that's right. No way!
Oh,
F you!
Wrong.
Well,
However,
without a doubt.
F you!
Damnation!
For serious.
wrong. So,
what?
indeed.
But
So that's it. Interesting.
That's terrible!
What?
Gee, what?
damn it!
so,
At the very least,
yes, indeed.
I see.
Damn it!
I swear I will save her!
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it's soon the doors to the dining hall will be... Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bug bite.
There is nothing to be done.